One of the reasons why I decided to visit Occupy LA is because I support the message of Occupy Wall Street and then all the other occupations. I think over 1,000 at this point, all over the country, and they're all basically saying the same thing, which is more power to the people. And one of the things that my personal story is that I relied on Western medicine for fixing 10 years of back pain, and it never really worked for me. It gave me temporary solutions, temporary relief, and one day I accidentally healed myself with my mind. I know it sounds a little bit crazy, but anybody who leaves my tent usually leaves kind of like, oh my god, that's kind of crazy, but it feels nice. I discovered that everything that we need to heal is inside us, and it empowered me because I was making $80,000 a year. I had my convertible, I had the 2-bedroom apartment just for myself, and I was in pain, and it kept me away from relationships, family, personal, intimate relationships as well, because I couldn't participate. I was always in pain. So one day I just woke up and I was tired of doing that, of living that life, and I wanted to change so much that I really kind of willed it. And so what I try to show people here is that you can be empowered in not only your health, but in other ways. And so I hope that people, when they leave, they feel like they have a little bit more strength and clarity to continue manifesting that change that they feel in their body, more relaxed or less pain or whatever it is that they were suffering from, a cough. It gives them a little bit more clarity to do what they need to do on the outside world.
There's been I was wondering if you could comment on this. There's been a lot of criticism on the movement as far as like I hear the news talking about like how there's no leader, there's really no clear message. Did you want to comment on that?
I think it's perfect because what we're doing is we're learning together how to build a sustainable community. Where everybody is kind of figuring out where they belong, where their talents are best met, and there really is no pressure to participate, but you want to, and then you just kind of go and do what you want, and you're really enjoying what you like to do, and you're sharing with people, and it feels good I think it's very empowering to kind of learn lessons together.
Is there is there a particular demographic or type of people that you see here, or are there different backgrounds?
It's mostly, I think the underlying drive is people who feel like something is wrong, not just obviously with policies and stuff like that that our government has done, created under corruption, under duress, and we want to take it back. So I think that's kind of it. Like, okay, this is corrupt, and we need to bring it back.
What's the general age group that you've seen?
I see pretty young people, like they're pretty young, like maybe about 25 is kind of the average, I would say. And, and we're organizing out here. We are, but it's something that began grassroots. This is how that's why it's called grassroots, because it starts with roots and then it grows and it grows. So yeah, maybe in the very first day it wasn't very organized, but come on. We've got to wait a little bit. We've got to build. We've got to get the people in the right places. If somebody who used to do data entry before comes here and says, I want to help with data entry, and they find out they hate it, they're going to go help at first aid. They're going to do something else. So you see a lot of people empowering themselves here by participating, because this is just such an open forum for finding out kind of what you're passionate about and helping sustain the community by doing it and really enjoying it. So there's a lot of organization. There are committees, but we're getting there. We're building something and we want to build it right. So it may be slow, but I think it just needs to be done by the people, and that's the most important thing.
And how are you guys preparing for the march tomorrow?
Well, I kind of stay doing my energy healing. I get pretty busy, and I'm constantly seeing people, so I don't get a chance to kind of leave. And I'm kind of alone here doing it. I'm expecting somebody who's actually going to help me. She's bringing a tent, and we're going to be working together here, so that'll allow us to kind of rotate, shifts. And so it's about organizing, So I'm not out there really doing a lot of planning, but I'm helping people kind of reach a little bit more clarity, and because this is a very stressful environment. So I haven't heard much other than it should be pretty impressive. There are rumors about celebrities and musicians, and Snoop Dogg showing up, but I don't know, whatever. Even if it is rumor, I think it brings attention to this. We do find a lot of people asking us what this is about. So they're either not watching, they're not clicking to the right media outlet, and hopefully they're blessed to hear it from you. But we have to also outreach, let everyone know, that this is happening, because a lot of people are, for whatever reason, are ignorant to it.